All right, guys, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Um, am I not sharing my screen? Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. You was waving in the screen like I didn't. I'm thinking y'all couldn't hear me or something. So, all right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I need to get that other profile on here though before I really take a trade, unless I just see something crazy. But what it's already telling me, just looking at the tape, well, I don't know until I plot that on there. So yeah, I really don't know. So I need to wait and see. But it looks like um I don't know. We'll see. I need to get that other volume profile on here first though. So that's what you got. Trading above POC. All these right here are former pointer controls where you see these dips and these lines and stuff. Those are like former pointer controls. That's your VWAP. Um, Crazy, 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 crazy. Let me see something. Mm. Yesterday, I was like, this market is going to sell, and it sold. Yesterday was pretty, excuse me, was pretty easy. I don't know what today is going to bring us. We'll see. Every day is different. There's no, there's no 2 days that are ever alike. It's crazy in the market. Um, no 2 days are alike. This here. All right. Oh, snap. You know what I did not do? Let me do that now. Settings. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So, yeah, we're probably gonna, let me see. We could keep trading higher. But where are our targets? 29,400, 29,400. If we can trade higher, 29,400, 29,400. 29,400 actually could be a good buy, man. I can't even get my what's called. Oh man, it ticked me in. I guess it would be it just ticked me on in. Let me see something. That's not really really what I want right now. So it did tick me in while I was getting my stuff together. And that happens too, guys. Sometimes you putting your stuff together and it just automatically puts you in, but we'll see if I want to hold it or not. I don't think I am. I really don't. I just kind of don't. So you have to be careful, guys. You have to be really careful. Like when you are setting your trades up, that you can set it up and then all of a sudden it just kind of tick you in and you'd be like you'd be messed up. So you have to really be careful when you that's why a lot of times, most of the time when I'm setting these stop orders, I'll set them like way up here and then I'll just kind of just drag them to where I want them to be and then that way you don't get hung up in no willy-nilly. So, I mean, it's not willy-nilly, it's just really your fault. So that was like my fault. So, yeah. So in any event, so let me see what we could get. Um hmm, just looking at my other screen. Where could we go if we break lower? Who is Google Pixel 7? Oh, who is that? Who is Google Pixel 7a? Hello, who is Google Pixel 7a? All right, I'm telling you, you're gonna have to say something. I have no idea. Out. I don't know who it is, and they're not saying nothing. I'm out. They're out. You gotta say something. Like, I don't know who you are. You gotta say something. You can't just be like, okay, I'm not gonna say nothing. It's not personal, but I don't know who you are. All right. Um, yeah. So let's see who we get. See what we get. Market's looking crazy right now. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That's the tape. It's not really giving you anything. Nothing really. It's probably gonna end up buying. That's probably what's gonna happen. That's probably what's gonna happen. Probably market's probably gonna shoot up. Yeah, I don't know who Google Pixel 7, but I hope you guys aren't giving out that link. I really do. I know you don't, Ron, but that's whoever did it, or if you're doing it, it's not gonna fly. Don't do it. Especially without checking with me first. That's just kind of like disrespectful. Let's see, let's see. You know what? Uh, I think this market is going to be doing some trickery today. Some trickery. All right. So we're getting some move to the downside. Where could we go if we fall? Oh, we just fell. Probably 29,250, which is right here. 29,250. All right. I just need a point of reference. Price doesn't even have to, I just need a point of reference. Just a point of reference. So I'll know what's up. See if we're gonna get down here. I just got to sell stuff on here to be ready. I need to see what that other candle's gonna do. That's what I need to see. Pull right outside the value area and then right back into the range. That was a cool trade. I didn't see it though. I saw it, but I wasn't really thinking like that. That was a cool little trade for a quick, nice buy. But let's see what price is gonna give us. Price is just going crazy. Price is just really just up. There we go. Let's see if we're gonna get up out of there. And let's see if we're gonna get to 400 and then 420. Clone this up to 420. Clone that up to 420. What's above 420? 450. I don't know why, for some reason, yeah, it's just a no trade zone right now, guys. No trades, no trades, no trades right now. Nothing right now. The tape's not showing you anything. Nothing good anyway. It's showing you something, but nothing good. Just a bunch of craziness. Gonna have to wait. Gonna have to wait, 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 wait. Coming back down now. All right. Um, this market gonna take some people money today. It's crazy because I was looking at so many of my other fellow traders last week, man. Just looking at just listening to them, man. A lot of folks lost a lot of money last week, man. They lost a lot of money because the market was really just doing some old wild west stuff, and folks was just they were just losing, bro, losing, losing hard too, man. I was like, golly. That's why I'm like, I can't. I don't trade without the tape, bro. I don't even fool with it. You know what I mean? I don't even fool with these markets without the tape. There's no way. There's no way that I would do it. That sell stop is just there as a placeholder. It's not, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything right now. I just got it there. If price starts breaking to the downside and and I see something that says, okay, well, maybe you can start to look for a sell. That's why it's there. But it just seems like market is going to end up going to the upside today. But I'm just talking. I mean, I don't know. I knew I'd be a gazillionaire. Price is just trading in this value area, man. There's nothing you can do. You have to wait. It's in value. So I mean, when it's in value, then I mean it's doing its thing. You got to wait for it to come out of value to seek some higher prices or lower prices or whatever it's going to do. That gives you a trade setup, not trading in here. All right. Okay. Okay. How many minutes on that candle? 38 seconds left on that candle. 38 seconds left on that candle. I think we could get a move to the upside. We could. We could. It's possible. I have to wait. Wow. Wow. I told y'all this market trickery. It's trickery, 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 trickery. The tape looked just like this. You see this mess? That's what the tape looked like. A bunch of mess. You don't you don't even need to look at it. It just looked like a bunch of mess. I'd like to see these highs right here get broken. Like I really would. I think they are gonna get broke. They're gonna get broke. I'm gonna get put in at 29,383. I'm gonna get put in at 29,383. I'm up. 29,383. I'm up. 29,383 is where I got them at. My stop. My stop. This needs to go to about, give me 1 second. What level is that? Uh, it's 420. Yeah, 420. Yeah, 29, 420, 29, 410, 29, 400, 400. What is this 400? Uh, we need this. I need to see these buyers, man, rotating up, up, up. We're in a good position, but we just need these. We need some volume. That's gonna be your first target right there, believe it or not. 400. 400 is where you got sellers sitting for real, for real. So hopefully we can get through there. Boom. Yes, 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 yes. We got through there. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see if we can push up to 420. Come on. Stop playing. It's gonna go. Oh, you stinker. Some of you guys, y'all could have closed out at that 100 because you definitely got right at it for sure. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, you got it. You got it. How many did you get? Just point. Just hold your fingers up. 100. That was good. That was good. It was a 100 tick move. That was a good move, man. I should have took it. It's gonna hit my stop. Take me out in profit at 33 ticks. That would suck. No, it's not a big deal. Boom, took me out with 33 ticks. I'll look for another move. I'll look for another move on that, what you call it. That was a good move, man. That was a good move. I'm glad you caught that, man. That was a good move. Good, goodbye. 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 You might as well go and get off now because you know you got something to do. That was good. That was good. That was a great, great, great buy, man. Great buy. Awesome. So I'm gonna see just real quick if I see something else that just pops up. And if something pops up, then cool. If not, then hey, that was an awesome day. Doesn't make a difference if I didn't close out at 100 ticks and I only close out at 30. As long as you make money, that's good. And as long as the trade got to very, very close to the target, perfect setup. Perfect setup. Perfect setup. Perfect setup. Perfect setup. Perfect setup. Oh, okay. I just saw your message, Sylvia. You caught 100 ticks off of that. That was phenomenal. That was a great setup. Great setup. We had to wait for it though. We had to wait for it. So let's see if we can get something else really quick. If not, then hey, I'm gonna jump off. Probably give it maybe 15 minutes or so, and then I'm completely out of here. I got other stuff I got to do. But yeah, great trade, great trade, great trade. Yesterday was good. Today was good. excuse me. Just we just rocking these charts, rocking, rocking these charts. So right now the tape looks like some foolishness. That looks like some foolishness. You can't trade that. Well, maybe you can. I can't. I don't know how to trade this. So I will just wait. I like that. Let me see. Give me one. Well, I don't. Let me move this tape first. Let me move the tape. Uh, yeah, 29,420. That's gonna be this area right here. That's gonna be this area. So if we got to this area with like if we were like little on volume in 420, then I would be looking to short 420 back down to the value area high right here, which is probably about 144 ticks or something like that. If we got to that area, if we got up into 420 and then the buyers could not maintain control, I'd be looking for the flip, and I'd be looking for the flip right back down to the downside. Right? That's if we got there. We may not even get market might just tank and just go forever down to wherever. But if we got up there, I've got a scenario that I would take. Um, uh, uh, I got a scenario that I would play. That's the play out run. If we go to the downside, give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, this market looks like trash on some of these other time frames. It looks like trash, but whatever. Yeah, if we go to the downside, then where's 300? 300, we could tag 300 and then 29 280. What's the ticks from 300? I think if we got down into this area here, down into 300, I think I would probably look to buy, but I wouldn't set a stop order right here. Like when I got there, just automatically just tick me in, just like fill my order. I would not do that because price could easily just keep going, right? So I would just chill and just wait um till price started to rotate and then look for something on the tape to give me an indication that I need to stay in a buy. Because if you don't, then you know, you end up getting messed up. So all I really need to do is get like 80, it's 70, 80 ticks or so to meet my 100 tick goal for the day. And I'm cool. Oh, I did not know that was you. Um, yeah. So let's see if we're gonna get the move to the downside. That was sweet. 29 250. Where is 250? Okay. I gotcha. I really would be looking for like, but right now volume is pretty heavy. So this is why I would not have a limit order set right here. Because you see how heavy this volume is? If it ticks you in, unless that volume just stops immediately, it could potentially push you lower and then just push you into your stops wherever you had it at. Right? So that's why I would not do that. That's why I would not be doing that. See? That's why I would not do that. But I like 300, but I want to see if 300 is going to give me something. 300 is a good area, but it looks like I don't know. We'll see. Let's just see what happens when we get to 300. I might buy at 300. We ain't got there yet. Your next target would be 29 250, which is going to be right here. Let's see if we test this Val. Let's see if we come back into the range or if we continue to trade lower. Okay. It's gonna trade lower, bro. It's probably gonna trade lower down to 250 most likely. There's 300 just got tagged. See, it's too much. It's the seller's got control right now. That's why that's not a good buy right now. It's a good level, but not right now. Okay. Now we're rotating. If it rotates up into the value, if it rotates into the value, I'll be sick. I'm not sick right now because it ain't going nowhere. Until it goes somewhere, that's when, if it went way up in here, I'd be sick. But if it since it ain't going nowhere, I ain't really sick. I think if you get some volume, you could come. It could take you down to 250, but you're gonna have to wait and see. Boom, there just broke that one. It's probably gonna take you to 250. Um, yeah, it probably will take you to 250. Maybe. I mean, I don't know 100%, but it looks good. But it's just not a lot of. It's not a lot of. It's not a lot of. It's not a lot of ticks down to 250. Well, it's like one. That's if you got in right there, you get 141 if it went straight to it. But we're trading below this value area low, so that's cool. Point of control on the tape is sitting at 29,325, which is about right here, right where my crosshair is. I think you're good. It's just hard to say, It's hard to say. I think you know what I could. I think I'm gonna take me a sell and then put my stop over the value. No, I don't think so. You just gotta, you just have to wait. It's crazy right now. It's crazy right now. I'm chilling. I'm waiting, bro. Price is gonna do something stupid. It's not about to catch me. Um, no, but real talk, guys. Um, 250 still looks good, but this could pop right back up here, man. It could pop right back up there. But it's staying below this value area, which is a good sign. It's gonna drop right into that 250, man. I know it is. What is it? Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? 250, 106. So this is what it looks like on the tape. 30 minutes in, we already got one win. Here's the point of control on the tape, right? And VWAP is right here, and here's your session volume profile right here. And this is the current order book. This COB means current order book. These are how many orders are resting in the book at each level. I told you that market was some trickery. we're still up under this value area low. We're still up under that value area low. And it could definitely be seeking out some lower prices down here. Boom. Oh, it's so close to 250 now, I wouldn't even sell it. It's too close. But 250 was your target. It should get to 250. 250 would have been my target had I had taken that trade. That would have been my target. Trading right up under trading below the value area low, which is good. Oh, we had news at like 10. I forgot about it. If I forget about news being at a certain time, it's usually because I don't think that news is so significant that's just gonna make me remember. If it had been something crazy, then I would have remembered it. But I remember when I looked at it this morning, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not too concerned about that. It's just taking its time, bro. There it is. There it is. If it gives you 250, who gave you the setup? Who gave you the setup? Yeah, boy. Let's see, let's see, let's see. There's 250. There's 250. There's 250. Boom. There's your 250. Boom, boom, boom. Right at 250 and bounced. Right at 250 and bounce. Boy, don't get no better than that. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. 200, 200, 200, 200, 200. It don't get no better than that. All right. Now we're gonna see what price is gonna do. Is price gonna keep trading lower? Probably. Probably. Probably so. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. If we don't get nothing in a few minutes, then hey, we already got a win. I'm satisfied. I ain't really satisfied with 30 ticks, but I don't care. I'm not like spazzing, like, oh, I gotta go in again. All right, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, cool. All right. Excuse me. Let me see what we got. That 200 that 250 level seemed to have been a good level. He had a nice little bounce play. Uh-oh, here we go. We're coming down back down to that level. 200 is your next level. That's pretty decent. What time is it? 9:07. Um, yeah, I think that I would like to see um I would like to see us get, where's my mouse? All right. I would like to see us get like somewhere like here and then look to try to go down to like 200. What the world I did. All right. I would like to see something like that. The only problem is if you get ticked in right here and it starts doing what it's doing now, it could hit your stop. It could. It definitely could. Um, um, Let me see, 220. You're just gonna have to just wait and see what kind of volume you get going into that area. All right, there it is. It should be ticking you in shortly. 29,243. 29,243 is a sell stop. 29,243. So say it had ticked you in. See how it just kind of pushing up a little bit and stuff. That's the kind of thing sometimes you have to deal with. You need to know that, because that's what happens sometimes when you don't really have a whole lot of volume in the market right at the moment. That's just kind of what you get. So you just kind of have to be careful. But let's see how much of a retracement from that little area that we get. Well, it didn't look like it was much. How many seconds on that candle? 25? 25? It's just in this little area right here that price needs to break from this area. As you can see it here, this area right in here. This is where price needs to come out of this area. It doesn't matter to me if it goes up or down. It just needs to come out of that area so we can give us some kind of context of what's up next. See what I told you guys? I said when price gets in this area, you need to be careful for things like this, right? Things like this. I'm cool with it now because I'm not ticked in. Now, if price starts to come back down, I'd be pretty happy because it gave me a decent retracement, right? And then now maybe it'll give me a decent sell, right? Price doesn't just go down in a straight line. Just doesn't work like that. It's going to give you an impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction, da 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 da. That's what it's going to do. So let's see if we get a rotation back to the downside, or if we get a rotation, to the upside. We'll see. Am I mad because I didn't get ticked in? Heck no, because I don't have to sit through that drawdown. And if price decides that it wants to come back up into this value area, then that's cool too. But we'll see if that happens. We'll deal with that if it happens. Point of control sitting here. Mm. Price is just kind of trying to figure it out. Mm. I really think we're gonna. I really think. Let me see. I really think we could get this sell off. I hope we do, but we'll see. 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 We will see if we can get this sell off. Coming back into the area. Coming back into that area. Let's see. Come on, Price. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 171. Watch we do all this. Let's go. Let's go. And the price just shoots straight to the upside. Complete waste of time. That sucks. Price did all that. It didn't do nothing. I mean, barely. That's what you got. Oh, that was crazy. How many seconds on this candle, man? 40? How many seconds? 19? All right. 19 seconds. Um, where am I target? Oh, 200? Okay. 200, 200, 200. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Man, that sucks, bro. That sucks, bro. That just sucks. Like there's no seller follow through, man. Come on. 38 seconds left on that candle. How many seconds? 13 seconds. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, good. Point of control moved. Oh, well, maybe we'll see. All right. New candle. It's probably going to try to trade higher on me. Just willy-nilly. Price is going to trade lower, man. It's going to trade lower. But you know what? It doesn't really matter what you have on these charts. It doesn't really matter. You can use volume profile, you can use book map, you can use whatever you want to use, right? If price wants to do something, it's going to do something. It doesn't care about your volume profile. It doesn't care about your tape. It doesn't care about any of that. If price wants to move in a certain direction, it's going to move in that direction. It's going to take out whatever technicals you're using, whatever technicals you have. Price is always king, right? So don't think because I use these tools that these tools make it, it's going to respect, price is going to respect these tools. I mean, that doesn't work. It's not how it goes. Price is the man. It's going to do what it wants to do when it wants to do it. That you should always remember that, guys. Always remember that. Tools do give you an edge, and you need an edge to really be profitable, but the market is going to do what it wants to do. Always remember that. If you remember that, one day that'll save your life, right? If you don't, then you're probably going to get cooked in these markets. It's one thing you need to remember. Price will always do what it wants to do. How many seconds? 27 seconds left on this candle. I wish price would just drop. It knows that's what they want to do. But it's just not, it's just not holding like I want it to hold. There we go. Finally, it's doing a little something. We just don't have it, man. We just do not have it to keep trading lower. Finally, finally, guys. We had to wait forever on that, bro. All I need is 80 ticks. I'm gone. Boom, boom. I'm out. That was good. That gave me my 100. That was good. That took forever. Yeah, I know you make money off of that one. It took forever though, bro. And it's probably gonna get to 200, but I'm not like I'm gonna tell you guys how I trade, right? And then I'm out of here. I'm gonna tell you guys how I trade. Look, it's probably going to 200 or close to it anyway. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Um, that was a good 100 and something ticks because I actually closed out at like right at 100, but my finger got lotion on it, it slipped, and I had to close it out and close it out at 78. But I'm still cool because I had already made 33 before, so I still hit my target of just probably about 102, 10, basically 100 ticks. So I'm cool, man. I'm cool. But I'm gonna tell you guys how I think, and I'm out of here. Less than 1 minute. So this is kind of how I look at these trades, right? Now, you can, let's say, everybody wants a runner, right? Everybody wants a runner, right? So the way I look at it is like, okay, my targets, I trade 1-to-ones, period. That's just how I trade. Some people, look for 2-to-ones, 3-to-ones. I have those in mind, and if I hit them because of a runner, then I'm cool. But I normally trade on 1-to-ones, right? And because the reason I trade 1-to-ones is because of my win rate percentage. My win rate percentage is pretty good. So because my win rate percentage is pretty good, I can say, okay, I can take a 1-to-one because I don't lose a whole lot of trades. If I lost a whole lot of trades, then I'd be in trouble because I don't really catch 1-to-twos that much, and then I'd be cooked. But I don't really lose a whole lot, and it's not being arrogant. It's just I just don't lose a whole lot. Now, can I lose? Yeah, I can, but because I know what my percentage is, then 1-to-ones tend to work out pretty good for me. But the reason I don't really wait for these, to wait to see if it was going to get down to 200 or to get that little extra, that was probably about like, I got out at like 100, or around 70. That was probably about I'm just guessing, probably about 130, 140, 150, something like that. The reason I get out is because if I'm already at my target, if I'm already at my goals, I'm done, right? I'm cool because I came into the market with looking to get 100 ticks and I'm satisfied, right? I know that if when price, like let's say price is coming down, let's say price is coming down here, right? Once once that volume starts to die out, then you're gonna get a reaction, and price is most likely gonna go back towards the opposite. If that volume is coming in, taking you to the downside, right? And then all of a sudden, those sellers are not able to push price lower. Like they can't get the follow through, and the buyers start coming in, then you know that that's when you need to get out. Now, if you just want to hold until you get to a certain level, that's on you. But I don't like to do that. That's why I use this indicator, right? This indicator is like a, volume by tick. Like you can see what's going on, like how much volume, buying pressure and selling pressure by a tick. That's what you can see it, right? You can just see it. So I use that as a gauge. I do not trade that in isolation. I do not look for this to be green. I do not look for this to be red and say, okay, I'm buying, okay, I'm selling. That's the craziest and stupidest thing I've ever heard if you do that. It makes zero sense. Don't do that. When I use this, I only use this so I can hear what the buyers and sellers are doing. And it just gives me an indication without having to look up at the chart because the chart sits on the screen up here. It just gives me an indication what they're doing. And I know when this starts to drop, like if this red line is past this level right here, that means sellers are really, really, really in control, right? But the minute they start pushing back like this, and I'm looking at coming into a new candle, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out because I am not going to give that trade a chance to go back on me and I lose 20 or 30 ticks. Now, I just did that time that I just did because I had lotion on my finger. My fingers, I tried to hit the X and it slipped off. That's technical. That's user error. That has nothing to do with anything else, right? But I had 100 ticks, and by the time I got my hand on it again, it was over with it. It had already slipped. So, but that's how I do it, man. I love to get a runner, but if I get a runner, it's gonna be in the middle of the trade. Like if I'm already in it and it's just busting to the downside and just keeps going and keeps going, that's the kind of runner I'm looking for. I'm not just gonna just stay in the trade and be like, okay, it's got to hit my target. I'm gonna absorb all this drawdown and look to come back down to 200. Like it may come right to 200, but I'm not gonna sit through all this. Like I'm not gonna do that, right? I'm gonna get my 100 ticks and I'm gonna go on about my business. Now I can go eat breakfast. Now I can go to the gym. Now I can go enjoy my day, and I'm not on here all day, right? I'm gone, right? So I don't normally take two trades in one day. I give one good setup. Once we get that set up, you can look at this volume. Look at it. I mean, you can look at it. You can hear them. See prices pushing down. Once there's 200 to the tick. Look at that. To the tick. Guys, there is no way you can tell me that the tape is not the best thing since sliced bread. There's nothing you can tell me. Look at it. Came right to 200 and bounced. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's insane. Look at that. So I wasn't gonna hold this all the way to up here to come back to get 200. This could look, you see where this sucker done dropped all the way down to 145. Guess what? I could care less. I could care less. Because why? I got my 100 ticks. I show up day after 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 day. And then 20 more days after that. Right? And as long as you show up every day, right, and you cap your losses, right, then your account is going to grow. Period. 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 So I always give myself, because I trade a 1-to-1 and I know that, I always give myself, I'll say, okay, well, I'll trade once. If I take an L, then I'll give myself a chance to make it back. Right? I'll give myself a chance to make it back. And usually I can make it back, right? Just I may just get back to break even, right? To recover that loss, but then I can stop. And then when I come back tomorrow, then when I get a win, then I'm in profit again. And a lot of times we do get more than 100 ticks. We get more than 100 ticks more often than not, right? So, usually the trade ends up being like a 1 to 1.5 or something like that, right? So, yeah. Yeah, so I mean that's what's up, and today was another fantastic day. Two trades. We're on for about an hour. Two trades, two wins, zero losses for the week, and today is Tuesday, and it's 9:32. So hey, you can't beat that. I'm not looking for any more setups. Um, yeah, I mean, what a great trading day, guys. So guys, if you want to trade with me live, pop that link in the description. And yeah, let's go. Awesome, 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 awesome. Another awesome day. So I will see you guys in the morning.